One down, only a few thousand of you to go. So I don't know if you saw the good news on LinkedIn, but Lizzie James, one of the people that's in our groups, and I've been helping to tag on LinkedIn for test roles. Well, she put a post up earlier today that she's, fingers crossed, secured a role, just sort of dotting the I's and crossing the T's at the moment. So well done to Lizzie for getting that role. Fantastic news, and one less person on the bench, out there in the field, you know, doing it, earning some money, and hopefully sorted out their, you know, problems that we've all been going through lack of funds and things like that, and just not being in work. But it reminded me also of the fact that sometimes you've got to, I like to think of it as taking your foot off the gas. So if you just go non-stop every single day, hitting the job boards, searching for jobs, just constantly sat at your PC or laptop or whatever it is for you, if you're just constantly doing that, I find personally it just drives you mad, drives you crazy, and you feel like you're just constantly chasing your tail. You don't get any other shit done in your life, and you suffer as a result, you know, mentally and physically, because I know, because I've been stuck on the computer sometimes, and all of a sudden I realise it's, you know, 5 or 6 o'clock or whatever, and it's, you know, getting on for dinner time, and I've not done any exercise, I've not done anything, I've not spent any time with the kids, my wife, or any time for myself. Yeah, that's so I'm And yeah, that's why I come out on these bike rides. You know, I come out on these bike rides. I'm not a cyclist, you know, I don't particularly enjoy cycling that much. What I love to do is to see this sort of, you know, scenery. It's not so much of a sunny day today, which means it's a bit easier for me cycling, which is good. But I do it for that pattern interrupt that I talk about. Just have a break from being on the laptop all day. Yeah, I've been doing free CV advice reviews today. I've done a couple of CV Express reviews. I've got a couple of CV boosters still to do, so bear with me if you're waiting on my full CV review there. I will get to you, I promise. I've also got a LinkedIn supercharger review to do. I've got a few of these things on my plate that I've got to do, and it's Friday. And I could have just bashed on, ploughed on, foot down, foot to the metal, you know, full on gas, and just ground it out, and just, you know, and then all of a sudden it would have been 7 o'clock. And, you know, I'd have missed part of Friday night, and time with my kids, and time with my wife, and enjoying, you know, some time to myself. So I consciously took the decision to just have some time out, regroup, come back stronger. So if you're ever feeling a bit, you know, wiped out, a bit burnt out, again, go and do something, whether it's just going for a walk in nature, or a bike ride, or a run, or whatever it is for you. Make sure you take the time to go and do something else, or, you know, go and learn something. And then you can come back to the job searching, the job hunting in a day or so. Yeah, nothing's going to change. You know, if you've set up all your email alerts and things like that, you're not going to miss out on that big juicy job opportunity. If you've got all those things set up, you can always check in on your phone, check your email, just so you don't miss out on that one crucial job, just in case it does come in, because that does sometimes happen. But if you're just constantly sat there waiting for it to happen, it just doesn't always work. You know, you've got to give yourself time, give yourself some time off. So if you've invested all that time with, you know, getting your CV sorted with me, or just, you know, making sure you've got it, you know, top notch, you've sorted your LinkedIn profile out, you've got your CV on all the job sites, you've got your email alerts set up, all that sort of infrastructure and groundwork that you've put in, that gives you a bit of momentum, yeah? So if you're full on the gas, you've done all that stuff, you can take your foot off the gas sometimes and use the momentum you've built up with all that good work you've put in, and that will carry you forward over the next day or two. So don't feel like you've got to be full on the gas 24/7, because it will just drive you crazy and burn you out. So take some time to do something, like I say, fill your cup, do something to make sure you mentally, spiritually, physically get recharged and rejuvenated, because I swear it definitely makes a difference. It really does. So fantastic news about Lizzie getting that role, so fingers crossed that all comes off properly, and that's good news, and hopefully more good news to come for the rest of us that are looking for work. And follow us on LinkedIn. Me and John Richelieu Booth are tagging people on LinkedIn. Join my LinkedIn group as well if you're not in that, because it's easier to tag the LinkedIn jobs there. And connect with John as well. That would be really good, because he's doing a lot of fantastic work there to tag people. Make sure you've got the open to work symbol, around your profile picture. Put available in your headline. And because if I'm searching for JavaScript people, for example, I'll do a quick search of everybody, and if I notice available in that headline, then I know they're looking for work. Or if I notice the open to work symbol, if I don't see that, then I'm not going to think you're looking for work. How am I going to know that? I might know that if I look at your profile. Me and John haven't got time to look at every single person's profile. So reach out to us if you want to be tagged for specific things. For example, project manager, London or the South, North, program management, JavaScript, stuff like that. Keeping it really simple for us, because we've got, I don't know, whatever, a dozen lists maybe I've got. I'm sure John's got similar. So if you want to get tagged for roles on LinkedIn, reach out to me, reach out to John, join my group, and hopefully we will get you some work soon, or help you to get some work soon. Okay, I wish you all the best. The sun's just coming out. That's what I'm talking about. Fantastic, eh? The sun's coming out. Brilliant. The weekend's just round the corner. Don't think negatively about the weekends. Enjoy it. Use that time to replenish yourself, replenish your brain, replenish your body, and actually just have some fun. Okay, so I wish you all the best. Speak soon. Ta-da.